Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Heroes of Might and Magic 3 Horde of the Abyss. It's the Forged in Fire campaign. It's time to head off and upgrade some of our units. We have after all completed a large number of the underground section, which should give us some time to upgrade some of these dudes, eh? So the Mercury is available. So that means we can get 2 more Sentinel Automatons. Excellent. Now Frederick here I believe is upgrading Gunslingers, that's right. We'll probably need to recruit some additional gunslingers at this time. We can do just that. Well, first, of course, we can just grab some additional movement. And then just make our way out. Like so. And let's think about how we get back to base. This portal should do it. There we go. We can now access this quest card. Seeing the resources, the gunslingers pick up their weapons, dust them off and get ready to join your troops. Do you want to hire them now? Actually, hold on a moment. I know we had some troops here, but I must have already evacuated them to that little underground area. So yes, we will take these into our inventory. 7 additional gunslingers. Those will be going straight into that garrison. So let's do that. Okie dokie. But the key sort of highlight is there's a few above ground objectives that are sort of starting to become possible. Thank you, gents. We could get some additional flamethrower girls as well. Why not? We're actually out of gold. Somewhat breathtaking, that particular eventuality, but considering that we've been accumulating gold the entire time. But I suppose it has been a while since we've ended turn, hasn't it? So, that might be part of the problem. So I'll enter the one way. Pick up some additional movement. Head back out. So over here we've got the Adela character here, who has some automatons and some golems. And over here we've got this man who's got some titans and some golems. Should not be too bad, but I imagine both of them have like ridiculous levels and their specialties are just off the charts, but only one way to find out. I would like to grab this Ring of Vitality at some point too, because we could be rocking the Elixir of Life at this point, because we do have the Vial of Lifeblood. The Power Lichers could also be a tempting target. So maybe it is time to board our airship and see what we can do. It will mean having to advance the clock a little, but I suppose that's fine, is it not? I'm curious about that, so I guess what we'll do is we'll just drop a quick save, and then we'll have a look around. See what sort of possibilities await us. We found a little gap here, apparently. We could unload here. But of course we should first and foremost make sure that our army is ready to tackle this particular threat. This should be sufficient, but we shall see. So we lost 1 automaton. Yes, I could see how this happened. So let's start by attacking here. So do they... Oh, they just went straight for it. I guess our attack skill is just so high at this point. And our movement speed's also very, very excellent. Okay, I could see the score here. If we just do a haste. Yeah, easy. Oh, I'll take that. It's an extra point of power for Frederick here, which is, of course, excellent. Let's see if we can repeat the same performance over here and take out these liches. Apparently so. Apparently so. Let's drop out that mass haste. Torch the skeletons. I suppose the liches could be a part of an issue, but they're attacking the dragon, so that's fine by me. Excellent. We should also not forget that I have them on our fleet sitting down in this cave here. So if I need to grab those, that's where they are. But it's a nice moment to grab this Ring of Vitality. While pausing to rest, you notice a bobcat climbing a short tree to get at a crow's nest. On impulse, you climb the tree yourself and scare off the cat. When you look at the nest, you find a collection of shiny stones and a ring. Also find some crystal. The ring is the most important find, because if I unequip this, we'll swap out the Demon's Horseshoe for the Vial of Lifeblood, and of course the Ring of Vitality. This creates the Elixir of Life, which now of course grants a massive health bonus to all of our units, which will make, well, just things not dying considerably easier, considering like our dragon's sitting at a casual 316 health now. Of course, that number just makes me think of John 3:16, but you know how it is. Into the airship we go. So it's a new week already, so the advantage, of course, is that does mean our magic spring will have replenished. We've recovered some gold. Do we want to try the bone dragons for the Hourglass of the Evil Hour? What requires the Hourglass of the Evil Hour? I do not believe we know yet. So for now we should carry on with our merry adventure. I'm thinking the golems will be the more interesting of the two fights. So let's head in that direction. Oh, there's also some extra mechanics here if we need them. Well, let's carry on then. How are we pathing here? Let's end turn first. My goal is to get here. Frederick is considering first a northerly route, and then transitioning to a more easterly direction, catching the trade winds there. Very well, Frederick, off you go. Carry on with your mighty airship skills. I know it's probably a balance thing, but it just still, like, seems a little odd to me that navigation isn't buffing airship speed. Considering you are doing navigation while you're on top of this, but I suppose it's a very different sort of navigation. It's another month. Just by traveling, having this journey, we've already gained like 12 crystals, so we might better grab the extra defense skill on our way back. There is a black two-way, which... Was that going up here? Yes, it was. Yeah, okay. Not to anywhere particularly useful at this time. It does, however, throw into sharp relief just how much there is left to do. We could probably do these dragonflies now, though. There's also a pack of behemoths here if we need the extra mercury. We might do, considering we actually have no way to gain it naturally by just wasting time. Okay. Let's unload and take on the dragonflies. It may be worth swapping out to the Ring of the Wayfarer, but our movement speed is fairly high at this point. Yeah, look at that. The dragonflies are fast, but they're not that fast. We'll slow them down. And then allow them to press forward. But not before they receive a gun. So pretty much everything can get a hit in, but the question is, will it get in? Oh, that did, so... Well done. Excellent. We'll grab this crystal. The Medusa stores, of course, which will be easily cleared for additional sulfur. Have we cleared this particular hero? No. There's additional work to be done there. Okay. Let's see. Oh, can we just walk around this quest guard? Where we go? Hang on a second. Were we always able to do that? Probably what happened is like 30 videos ago I like unlocked this and then failed to remember that I had a border guard here. Like, I suppose we can test this theory. We could be like, ah, yes, we shall load episode, I don't know, 56. Oh, a little bit later. Episode 63. Oh, we're already underground at this point. Yeah, who knows? Who knows? I've stopped caring. Let us load our curious little save. And be ready to attack this person and keep our Statue of Legion. I mean, that seems a bonus, doesn't it? That being said, this fight will probably not be easy. We also don't have a convenient cache to store my units nearby, so that's something to be considering. But let us see. All we can really do is save, or our little curious save, and attack. Okay, well the auto-combat does actually complete it rather easily, but let's see if we can improve on that. 17 defense skill, 100 spell points. Let's just see what the enemy has to offer. Teleportation. Okay, so I took the engineer attack to the face. So let's prevent that particular occurrence to make sure the engineers can't breath attack my own units. That seems sensible. Can we reach them in a single turn? We can. And we will with the power of this clone. Okay. We just have to, yeah, watch out for things getting in my face, I guess. Something like that, I guess. Yeah. The teleportation could be tricky, because it means that basically the engineers are inevitably going to be punched. They even ignored the clone here just to increase the damage they could deal. So... Well, I just made it worse, didn't I? I was just trying to make room to get my repair off, but I've lost like half my engineers at this point. This is unacceptable. So let us retreat. Yeah, I've done worse than the auto-combat. So the auto-combat, of course, tends to just favour a run-it-down strategy. So we could just form a wall of bodies in front of the engineers. There's always defend, of course. There's always slow as well. What about if I clone the bounty hunters? That's going to increase their particular threat priority. Precision, of course. I'd love to also just present a target for them to wail on. And we just get the engineers nice and out of the way. Well, they still get teleported on. Doesn't seem to be a lot we can really do about that. Apart from just try to strike them down quickly. Is there a way I can avoid this eventuality? I could not bring them. I could also not bring the armadillos. But then, of course, they should teleport on top of the bounty hunters. And strike them down. Troubling. The engineer is one of those things of, like, it's nice to have them, but they're not the most important unit, but I don't want to lose, like, a third of them for nothing. Let's load our little save of curiosity, shall we? How curious. So what else do we have? I could split my armadillos to try and make them more interesting targets. I could also split off a single clockwork spider guy to have that be interesting. I mean, that creates a very different result. Could also try to summon elementals. Maybe they'll be a tempting target for the enemy. So come, destroy this. Just teleports on top of the engineers without fail. I don't have force field or anything. Quicksand, I guess. Not that that really does much. Alright. Tell you what, it's time to load our save of curiosity. Can we do this fight more efficiently with less stuff? Possibly. Okay, well, let's board our airship. We're going to make our way over to this armor merchant. Let's deploy. These crystals are just what I need. I could start forging armor right now. Would you like to give the crystals to the blacksmith? Yes, I would. Zaray the Seer has created his last piece of armor, and that extra defense skill will be useful. There goes 100 crystal, of course, but it's all for a good cause. Let's go to Volta. Seems a decent place. Is there anywhere closer? I guess there's this garrison. But I think that garrison can't have troops removed from the looks of it, so... yeah. Off to Volta we go. We'll just disembark here. So... what don't we need? What is expendable? Like, I could try to create a wall of armadillos and then clone the bounty hunters. That seems like it could work. We just need to make sure we just always have a wall of meat in front of our dudes. Onward! It's Week of the Raven. I'm glad we were able to get that armor again, though, because we did need that. Is it faster to fly or to walk at this point? Hard to say. On the sand, definitely hard to say. Let's see, can we do this fight? I imagine the auto combat's going to struggle, but of course I am not my auto combat. Let us begin by using the clone spell. And we shall start shooting the enemy. And creating a wall of bodies. So the question is, do we actually just outright have the firepower? Mind you, we could start deploying the fire elementals. I'm not particularly concerned about armadillos perishing. Mind you, I probably shouldn't attack with the armadillos. Oh, there goes the clones. Let's keep summoning elementals. You can run off. Well, it's nice I didn't teleport onto the onto the actual target. Let's clone. Double shot. You can run off. Well, at least the armadillos are a more tempting target than the bounty hunters. That much I'll say for sure. I've just had one thought, though. A thought. Amulet of the Undertaker, though. What if we did this slightly differently? So we load 1027. 2 turns earlier. We load 1025. And we leave even more troops behind. We retain the bounty hunters. But instead of bringing all the armadillos to get killed, we bring 6. Is that an even stronger strategy? I'm just wondering, because, like, as all those stacks are just dying anyway, like, does it matter? Why not just bring 1 stacks? Why allow our food supplies to be dwindled by enemy attacks so easily, when, you know, we got mouths to feed. These 26 bounty hunters, they need steak. And that's why we have armadillos. Alright, unload. Can we do this? This is obviously pushing it now. I accept. Fire Elemental. Happy Armadillo. What if we have one note? Wait, down there. And you can just start being a target. Fire Elemental. Oh, look at that. It already worked. Fire Elemental. Let's start striking you down. Oh, look at that. The armadillos are uninteresting compared to the enemy. Well, clone. It's a long-range clone. Everyone can defend. Oh, you went to go kill the clone, did you? Who could have predicted that? You killed the clone! Oh, noes! It's a good thing we got the bar of the sharpshooter so we can just melee these guys. That's more like it. It took a few goes, but we got through the fight with 1 armadillo lost. That's acceptable losses. We've also got an Amulet of the Undertaker. We know how important those are, and without further ado, the Redwood Observatory. Look at that, we can observe things like this corpse, and this pile of wood, and the river. Obviously, there will be many interesting things to find in this area. We should explore it immediately. Obviously, we need to go home to grab all of our stuff at some point, but that is not now. That is later. Let us unload and explore this brave new world. With a star axis in it. Maybe if we're lucky we can even get to the orange 1-2-way there. That would be excellent. There's a magic well. Lots of these muddy rivers, zounds of storm elementals. That may require the orb of vulnerability. It's a lot of storm elementals. I suppose, though, I do have bounty hunters. You know, it's possible. It's possible that could work. With bless on them, maybe. I mean, let's see, shall we? That's curious. It worked! It worked! Let's just cast, Yeah, apparently we didn't even lose anyone. So what happens if we just cast, I don't know... Curse. Yeah. They're really not interested in attacking the bounty hunters, are they? What happens if I clone one? I'm like, will they get the retaliation shot on the clones? Yep. You got 2 shots off. Well done, we might save the ammo cart. Oh yes. Excellent work. What a journey we've been on together. We know about Air Shield, don't worry about that. But we defeated zounds of these elementals. There's another place of treasures we can't get to because of purple Keymaster's tents that do not exist. Oh, look at this, though. We may yet get access to the previous area. Now, that would be huge. What do we have here? A swarm of Minotaur Kings? I don't know about that, but I do know about this Dread Knight, which is instantly cleared. Which allows us to get access to this orange 2-way! Yay! This area of the map is now open to us. We may still be curious about this corpse, of course, because, you know, that has the, you know, that's obviously very useful, but... how should I do this? So we obviously want to get all our stuff back. We want to do it in the intelligent way, though, which probably means the white monolith. Yes. Let's spend the rest of the video just amassing our stuff, shall we? After all, I want to have infinite movement speed, as usual, as I expect and require. We'll then go back into the blue monolith, then into the orange 2-way monolith. Excellent. Which leads back to HotA. And we can reclaim our army as we need to. Still, I'm very pleased of that, the efficiency of those fights there, to be able to do that with just a handful of armadillos. That is satisfactory. Let's hop back into the orange 2-way. Now that we have the army, we can even start thinking about those Minotaur Kings. Obviously, to see this corpse, I'm going to have to go back in my airship, but that can wait for a little while. Let's Have a quick look at the Dwarven Treasury. Oh, what's over here? We've got here a swarm of manticores, but also an alchemist's lamp. Well, that's handy. There's also another grave, so we get to use all of our 75,000 movement points digging up this hole. That'll be good. Either way, thank you all for watching. When we come back next time, we're going to explore this new area that we've unlocked. Who knows what else is beyond this little river? Oh, time will tell. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time right here at KonfluxGames.